Welcome everybody to this casting call for the 2016 Republican presidential nomination. Now you've been invited here because you do not believe that Mitt Romney will win in November. Your task today is to convince us that you will be the best choice for the Republican Party next time. Let's see, who do we have first on our list? Walker.
On June 5th, voters in my swing state were asked to decide if they wanted elected officials who measure success by how many people are dependent on the government, or if they wanted leaders who believe success is measured by how many people are not dependent on the government.
Not bad, Walker, not bad at all, but you were not clear enough that you were referring to your own election victory. I think your problem, Scott Walker, is that you are just too subtle, too nuanced. All right, who's next? Paul.
My grandfather would live to see his children become doctors and ministers, accountants and professors. He would even live to see one of his sons, a certain congressman from Texas, run for the presidency of the United States.
Yes. But your father is not running for president in 2016. You are running for president. Get me Santorum.
I clasped hands of men and women in uniform and their families. Hands that sacrifice and risk all to protect and keep us free. And hands that pray for their safe return home.
What's with all this touching? I hope you were using Purell out there. It's just way too touchy-feely. You need to boast more about your actual concrete achievements. You need to tell us why you would have been a better candidate than Romney and will be better the next time. Let's see. Kasich.
We saw the Italians and the French and the Spanish and the Greeks have their credit downgrade, and I remember the night I watched America's credit go downgraded. But in Ohio, instead of our credit going down the drain, our credit outlook has been improved because it's been recognized that we are managing our finances and creating jobs.
I like what you're trying here, Kasich, but it's too dry, it's too technocratic. I need passion, I need more feeling, I want to cry, I want to laugh. Who can do that? Let's see. Show me what you got, McDonald.
My grandfather could have never guessed that his son would fight for this nation in World War II, that his great-granddaughter would lead a platoon in Iraq, and his grandson would grow up a middle-class kid in Fairfax County, serve in the Army, and now hold the same job as Thomas Jefferson and Patrick Henry.
I like that, Bob. I haven't heard such passion since I saw the transvaginal ultrasounds in concert. But talking about your grandfather in World War II, everybody does that. The resume, a little thin. I need somebody who's going to put this all together, the achievements and the passion. We've got one more here. Bring me Chris Christie.
They said it was impossible to touch the third rail of politics, to take on the public sector unions, and to reform a pension and health benefit system that was headed to bankruptcy. But with bipartisan leadership, we saved taxpayers $132 billion over 30 years and saved retirees their pensions. We did it.
Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have our 2016 candidate. What's that? No, I'm sorry, Mr. Ryan, that's all the time we have.